Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you guys coming on. Today is Tuesday, $2 Sublimation Tuesday, where we offer you great sublimation transfer deals for t-shirts and tumblers, sublimation, and all you got to do is go to the website and make the purchase. So I got to get some paper because I ran out of paper. I didn't time this, but that's cool. That's all right. It's like that sometimes. But I got enough to actually show you what I want to show you, so I can do that later on. So today is $2 Sublimation Tuesday. My name is Eric, and this is the Blank Spot. We are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supply company. We're located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina, in a small town called Casey, South Carolina. We print, that's what we do, but we also sell other things as well. So our passion, we started off as sublimation only. We have our own sublimation paper, which you'll see us printing from, or you'll see some of the transfers. We have our own sublimation ink. We have other sublimation items, our t-shirts, our tumblers, other drinkware, bags, graduation items, all types of things. And if that is you and you are into sublimation, I need you guys to take some time, drop that city and that state. That lets us know where you guys are tuning in from, okay? Also, type a number 1 in the comments if you are new to the platform. Type a number 1 in the comments if you are new to the platform, because if you're brand new and you have never done sublimation before, we're going to break this thing down to you to the simplest form so you can understand just how easy it is for you. Zena, how you doing? Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. Sublimation is very easy if you follow the sublimation rules. If you have been doing vinyl your entire crafting career, using vinyl or pressing on transfers like screen print transfers or even DTF transfers, and you've never done sublimation, well, it's gonna be a lot different, okay? It's gonna be a lot different. God will never fail us. All right. Good afternoon. Thanks for jumping on out of New York. You got to follow the rules of sublimation. So what I want you guys to do, whether you are new or whether you are seasoned, take some time to go to our website, which is theblankspot.com. That's THEBLANKSSPOT.com. And then go to the front page. You'll see something that says blog, or you can actually search blog. And the blog will have something about sublimation. It'll tell you what it is, how it works, and how to leverage it, how best to leverage it for your benefit. Now, a lot of people are going to tell you that sublimation is hard. Most people are going to shy away or run away from sublimation. And it's because there's so many rules to sublimation. One of the rules that we have in sublimation is that sublimation does not work well with cotton. As a matter of fact, it doesn't like cotton. It rejects it. Sublimation is a process that takes place on synthetic fabrics or synthetic surfaces or poly-coated surfaces. So that's the number 1 rule I think that you need to understand is what you are pressing on and what you're pressing to. The average crafter or average t-shirt maker who's never come across sublimation will take one of our sublimation transfers and they're flabbergasted. They're looking at it like, man, what is this? Why is it backwards? It's not vibrant. It's not vibrant. It looks dull. That's another thing. The sublimation transfers that you get are normally not going to be the same color that you're going to get once you press it. Now, of course, and I shouldn't say of course, but there are ways to make that transfer look vibrant. And in my opinion, that's just a false positive. That's just something that's going to make the customer happy by seeing a lot of ink on a piece of paper. But as a business owner, that's not good for us to just slap all that ink on that paper, because a couple of things are going to have to happen. One, there's a high possibility that with all that ink on that paper, it can bleed, okay? It can bleed and mess up your image. Another thing is, once you get that image with all that ink on it, if you don't know how to handle that transfer and you handle it with your hands directly, it can smudge depending on how much oil and residue you have on your hands. So that's like a false positive, showing people how vibrant the transfers look before you get them. That's not sublimation. Sublimation is a process, a scientific process that takes place. The ink off on the paper. And I'm going to break it down, make it real simple. I'm from the country, y'all. So I'm not going to talk with all these big words, and I definitely don't like people talking over my head. Sublimation is kind of like magic, okay? It's kind of like magic. Once you take that piece of paper, that transfer, and you press it, let's say, to a piece of fabric, preferably polyester, preferably a higher polyester count. Let's shoot for 100. 80% or more, okay? You're going to get greater results. But you press that to a high polyester count, and that ink is going to transfer from that paper using the heat to that fabric. That's how sublimation works. Another concern that people have when they get our sublimation transfers, people who have never done it before, they've seen it, they looked at it, they've never done it before. They'll say, hey, why is my transfer backwards? Why is my image backwards? Well, it's supposed to be backwards. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do you one even simpler. This, what I have right now on, is a screen print transfer. Watch this. This is the same screen print transfer. Same screen print transfer. This transfer is backwards. Once you place this transfer onto your fabric, onto that surface, once you press it, it's going to be on the correct side, as you see it. There's nothing different from sublimation, okay? As far as the direction. Sublimation, transfers are backwards. So if you can read it, it's a problem. And that's how my wife taught me. She was like, hey, you know what? If you can read what you're printing on sublimation, then there's going to be a problem. But once I put this face down and press it, and this is how you're going to see it. Once you put this face down and press it, you will see that it's going to press on the correct way. So that's a couple of things that you're going to have to know, not to mention the temperature, the time, and the pressure. That matters. As a matter of fact, temperature, time, and pressure matters with every transfer. That's not just sublimation. So hopefully I've gotten your attention, and it doesn't seem like I'm just rattling, because I just seem like, to me, I'm just rattling. But I need you guys to make sure you share the video, like the video, and if you are new, if you are brand new to our platform, type a number 1 in the comments. Everyone who's new, type a number 1, and I'm going to go over some of the transfers that are in our $2 Sublimation Tuesday selection. We got a number 1, okay. Got a number 1. It's always great to get new people on our platforms. So if you're number 1, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. If you do sublimation, if you use sublimation in your business, in your craft, type a number 2 in the comments. If you currently use sublimation, type a number 2. Just trying to see who we have on here. Not a lot of people, but we're going to keep it moving. If you do sublimation, if you use sublimation in your business, type a number 2. No number 2s? Okay, that's cool. Anyway, so once again, you can go to our website, which is theblanksspot.com. Once you're there, you're going to scroll down. Crystal, hey, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. Crystal's in the background. Hey, Miss Fleming, how you doing? Number 2. Okay, y'all. I guess it was a time delay. Everybody's coming up with number 2. Thank you. I appreciate it. So if you go to our website on the front page, you can scroll down. Okay, I want you to scroll down. Probably midway of the page, you're going to see a flyer. The flyer on your page. It's going to say $2 Sublimation Tuesday. And it's probably going to look like this with this background, okay? That's the collection that you want to shop from. If you shop outside of that collection, I cannot guarantee that you're going to get your transfers for $2. Now, how does it work? It's really quite simple. You have to put 10 items out of that collection into your shopping cart. Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. You have to put 10 of those items inside your shopping cart. When you put 10 of those in, you're going to get 2 each. For example, this is considered to be one product. This is considered to be one product. So when you choose a choice selection for your sublimation prints, you're going to get 2. So they're coming in pairs. Okay, they're coming in sets of 2. Sets of 2, I should say sets of 2. So if you were to order and you want to get your get these for $2, which technically is going to be $1 a piece. If you want to get these for $2, then you're going to have to put 10 in your shopping cart. Now, you don't have to put 10 in the same thing. You can mix and match, but it has to be inside of that collection. I've seen people get 10 of these and they end up with 20 transfers. Sometimes I wonder if they know exactly what they're doing, but to each his own. But just know that you can mix and match. Now, we know that Mother's Day is just around the corner, and I got a couple of Mother's Day transfers over here that I'm going to share with you guys. Let me see. I just cut them out. Or did I cut them out? I didn't cut them out. I did not cut them out. So we got some retro. We got the retro Mother's Day transfers. And of course, you're not going to get the whole gang sheet. You're going to have to choose. You get the opportunity to choose the ones that you want. And that's the great thing about it. We sell these in gang sheets or bundles, but you can also, through $2 Tuesday, you can choose the specific ones that you want. So you may not want this entire gang sheet. You may want some of the transfers off the gang sheet. But this is an example of our $2 Sublimation Tuesday, okay? Mother's Day just around the corner. So make sure you guys pay attention and be aware of the sales that we have. We do have some Mother's Day tumbler wraps and also coffee mugs as well. But check that out, okay? Also, we got Juneteenth. Juneteenth is coming up real soon. Excuse me. And whether you are, whether you are participating personally in Juneteenth or whether you have some customers that are going to participate in Juneteenth, then I want you guys to make sure that you take advantage of these sublimation transfers. Once again, sublimation has to go on for the best results. It has to go on white for full color. Now we also do light color polyester for full color. Just understand that the science of it, the science is that the colors are not going to look the same always. Mr. Woods, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. So that's something to think about. So a lot of people say, well, you know what? I don't like white. Is it you, the person that's making the item, doesn't like white? Or is it that your customer's not liking white? Because you can actually sell these, especially for Juneteenth. You can sell these and you can have it to where they can understand that it's going to look unique. Okay. But you got to understand the process. Different types of items for Juneteenth. Last year, this one and this one was a huge hit. I actually did this one. I made a 3D shirt with this one on it, and the ladies went crazy over this. So I think I might do that one again this year. You got your 1865. And of course, like I said, they're backwards. You can't see them straight up because of sublimation. You also have breaking chains since 1865. Okay. Then another one of my favorites is the Independence Day in 1776. And it says Juneteenth is my Independence Day. Okay. You got that with the African colors in the hair, and you have it in the black colors in the hair. And I dare you guys, I dare you guys to do your due diligence. I dare you to do your due diligence and try to mix and match. Try different colors. If you're going to try different colors of polyester, do lighter colors. I recommend you do that. This one's one of my favorites as well. I have this one on a hoodie, and I also have it on a 3D shirt. I love it. Juneteenth, y'all. So we got a lot of other things going on. Especially check out that collection. If you're just jumping on, my name is Eric. This is the Blank Spot. We are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supply company located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. Hello, Pandora. Thanks for jumping on. It is $2 Transfer Tuesday. $2 Sublimation Transfer Tuesday. You put 10 in your shopping cart, just 10 in your shopping cart, and you're going to get them for $2 each. Okay. So that means that the 10 that you get, that's going to be $20. And I know that times are hard and I know things are tight, but if you're running a business, this is a necessity for you. If you're just doing it out of habit and out of hobby, then I understand this may not be for you. But all the business owners, this is necessary. So just as you see us on here advertising our business, I recommend you go out there and do the same. Okay. Letha, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. $2 Tuesday coming out of South Korea. All right. So y'all know that there's this huge craze going on. There's this huge craze going on with the boots on the ground. This guy out of South Carolina, he calls himself, I think Mr. 803, he calls himself. He's a blues singer. He's got this thing talking about boots on the ground. Now, I was in the military, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? When I was in the military, we used the term boots on the ground to let the people know that we were in the area. All right. So I don't know if that's what he was going for, but this thing has taken off. It's been going strong for about 3 months right now, 2.5, 3 months right now. And a lot of people are jumping on this trend, which is why if you have an interest in this, meaning that if you're a business owner, if you are selling these to your customers, or guess what? Or if you participate in the trail rides, we have t-shirt transfers for your states. Now, we don't have all states, so I recommend you go to the collection that says $2 Tuesday and see if we have your state. Okay, see if we have your state. This one right here is the state of South Carolina. Yeah, for all the South Carolinians that are out there, we do have South Carolina. But you can go and check it out and see which states we have. I know we have Mississippi, we have Louisiana, we have Alabama, Arkansas, Texas. Just off the top of my head, we have Brooklyn, we have Miami, then we have Florida on top of that. We have New Orleans. We got a lot of different states that we actually got, okay? Field party. Yeah, what's up? How you doing, Janika? Thanks for jumping on. Field party. That's what they call it in the country, right? Field party. Trail ride, field party. But then anybody know of an Eastern Star that is involved in the boots on the ground? We have these transfers for your t-shirts. Now, these t-shirt transfers are, I'm printing them out. The description is going to say 11 inches wide, but I'm printing them out at about 11 and a quarter. So I want you to see just how wide that t-shirt transfer is. That's pretty wide. That's covering a lot of space. All right. So you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. The colors will be vibrant. Now, I want you to understand, when you go to the website, you're going to see the colors of the actual image. You're not going to see the colors as it shows up like this. Okay. It's going to look dull when you get it. But when you do receive it and press it, we recommend, once again, that you press it on a high polyester count shirt or fabric. Once you get it and press it, your colors are going to magically appear, okay? You say you ordered all of them? That's what I'm talking about. And we appreciate your business. We definitely do. If you are not, let me go back in. Here we go. Speaking of the D9s, we have a couple of them to show you right here. This is the row. The colors are very vibrant. The artistry is clean and clear. I showed you the deltas right here. These are hot. And you know what I recommend? I recommend anybody who has ordered from us, share some pictures. Go to our Facebook page and share some pictures. And let people see how your items have come out. Thanks for the gift. Appreciate it. Let us see how your items have come out, because we love to see what it is that you're doing with our products. Okay. We got I gotta cut this one up, but this is an AKA. And of course, we do have the Zeta, but I don't have a picture of it right now. California, what's up? Oh, yeah, we got California too. The state. I forgot about that. So these are transfers that are a part of the $2 Sublimation Tuesday. If you are not affiliated with any type of organization, but you just like the colors, guess what? Here's a blue one. Who likes purple? I'm really digging this purple, y'all. Remember, when you order one, it comes in a set. You have to order a minimum of 10 to get it for $2. All right. Here we go. Green. I like that money green. And here's the red. Now, this is not the Delta, but it is a Delta red. And that way you're not violating anybody's organizations, okay? So you have the option to do that as well. We got orange. And also, we have yellow. And there's no telling what I'm missing. So you guys got to go to the website and check it out. Once again, if you're just jumping on, this is $2 Sublimation Transfer Tuesday. Go to the website, theblanksspot.com, okay? Do you make custom sublimations? I have my own company logo. That's a great question, and I'm glad you asked. The answer is yes. All you have to do is go to our website. Once you're here, there's going to be an opportunity for you to upload your custom transfers. And I'll do you one better than that. Are you following us on Facebook or YouTube? If you go to our YouTube channel, our YouTube is The Blanks Spot. The Blanks Spot. Just as you see it right here, okay? Go to the YouTube channel. Just last night, I uploaded a video showing you how to actually upload images to our software so you can actually create your own design. So we do print for you, okay? We do print for you. So where was I? Yeah, so you got to go to the website. I may be missing something. I don't know what's all in the collection. My wife's adding stuff all the time. She's adding stuff all the time, but it's $2 Sublimation Tuesday. Once again, when you order these, it's gonna come in a set. So you're not gonna just get one cup, you're gonna get two. That counts for one item. Order 10 of those, and you're gonna get it for $20, so $2 each. Next, anybody got a birthday coming up? Anybody got a birthday? Type a number 4 in the comments if you have a birthday coming up. Birthdays, where y'all at? As a matter of fact, do me one better than that. Drop your zodiac in the comments. Drop your zodiac in the comments. Yes, they're all used with the heat press. They're used with the heat press. They come with pressing instructions. Temperature and time. Drop your zodiac. Drop your zodiac in the comments. Because we have all of the zodiacs for y'all to put on y'all shirts. This one right here is a Libra. We got a Taurus, an Aries. My wife's an Aries. If you married, I don't know how your husband do it. Pisces. You know a couple of people? That's what's up. Cinco de Mayo, that's your birthday? The 5th of May? All right. Yeah, Aries, man. I don't know. My dad was an Aries. Aries is something else. So we got every zodiac. We got another Aries. Oh man, we got every zodiac. On our website available. So all you guys got to do is go there and get it. Remember, when you order one, it's gonna gonna be trouble. Trouble. Come on, say hey. They ain't seen you forever.
Hey y'all. Happy $2 Tuesday, y'all. Eric over here talking about the Aries people.
You just had a birthday.
I did.
I
did just have a
April
birthday.
13th. Yeah.
Happy birthday to all of the Aries people out there.
And they're difficult. So anyway, you got something you want to say?
Happy $2 Tuesday.
That's
Make sure y'all go to the website.
That's all you got? You ain't been here about 2 weeks? You ain't been here about 2 weeks?
Go to the website. Shop.
You ain't been here about 2 weeks?
Shop on. That's, you know what, all I hear in my head is fans.
Mother's Day is around the corner. So
Mother's Day. Listen, y'all get y'all Mother's Day transfers. Get y'all Juneteenth. I just added Juneteenth on there last night. So make sure you guys get your Juneteenth transfers. I will be adding some Juneteenth tumbler transfers on there. Maybe later on today. If not, you'll be able to see them on tomorrow, the next day. All right. So yeah, so make sure you guys get, we back at it, y'all. Get, it never stopped. We just, was focused.
Yeah, we had to adjust.
So the $2 Tuesday is always here. So make sure you guys go and shop.
Yeah, right. Latrice. Tell them I said happy birthday. I know you're going through it though.
Whatever.
I know you're going through it.
Whatever.
So she wants to know what that is on your shirt.
Oh, so this is one of the transfers, guys. So this is Louisiana, Boots and Bling, Louisiana, because I'm a Louisiana girl, right? So this is one of the transfers that you can actually get today for the $2 Tuesday.
If your city or your state is available, make sure you take advantage of it, okay?
There are some that I have to add. I'll be getting those on there later on today. All right.
So you just heard from the boss. Aries are difficult.
Aries are great, wonderful people.
Make sure you drop your city and state. Make sure you drop your city and state. Double tap the screen if you're over there on Hustle Talk. Guys, we are here. Do you have Missouri? Oh, Miss Rhonda. I don't think so.
I think I'm working on it, Miss Rhonda.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Snoop?
Yeah.
I'm working on it, Snoop.
We still working on it. We still working on it. We got Louisiana though. So guys, go to the website, theblankspot.com. That's THEBLANKSSPOT.com. Find whatever it is that you're looking for. Remember, graduation is just around the corner as well. We got some grad stuff in there too. Maybe. Oh, grad? No, don't worry about it because we got grad stuff on sale.
Yeah.
We don't have to have it in there. We got grad stuff on sale. So make sure you go to our graduation collection, which you're gonna find some grad stuff in there, some transfers and stoles and all that stuff in there. Go to the grad collection and it's 20% off. No coupon code needed, and you can actually take advantage of that as well. Gratitude from Missouri. Let's get all right. That's what's up. All right. So hey, check this out, man. So we gotta get to going. Oh, I already knew it was good. We gotta get to going, man. We got a busy day ahead of us. I want you guys to go to the website. And even if it's not $2 Sublimation Tuesday, maybe you're looking for some Rhinestone Transfers. I talked about that yesterday. Maybe you're looking for some Chenille Patches. Maybe you're looking for what else we got? Screen print transfers. I don't know. Whatever it is that you're looking for, you may be looking for some t-shirts. You may be looking for fans. Okay, we got our fan buy-in going right now. You can get the fans for a lower price. So we got all that stuff going on. We got colored fans and we have the blank white fans. So I'm going to go ahead and take off because we got a lot of orders to get out and I do not want to disappoint. I'm going to hang on for a minute because I know that there may be some people that have questions about sublimation. So I'm going to open it up for anyone who has questions about sublimation and also remind you that sublimation does not work with cotton. Okay. Sublimation does not work with cotton. So you're going to have to use polyester. We recommend a high polyester count, preferably 80% or more. Okay. Quick question. Does the foil only work on screen print? What are you trying to put it on? I have not done anything but screen print, so I can't tell you that it works on anything else, but I know it won't work on sublimation. It has to be, the foil is going to have something to adhere to. So the screen print is ink. So I've heard people doing DTF. I've not done it. I've heard people doing DTF, but I would say if you have a small transfer that you can try it out and let us know. But it has to work with some type of adhesion. Can it work on vinyl? I don't know because it's vinyl. But my question would be, why wouldn't you use vinyl? I guess that would be my question. Why wouldn't you use a foil vinyl? You're just asking. See, remember the whole purpose of the foil is to give it that glossy look. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it would work well on vinyl because vinyl itself is not like ink. So I'm gonna shoot out a strong no. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna shoot out a firm no because I want you to think about this. Remember, that ink is an adhesive, and when that ink when the heat hits the ink, it's gonna get soft. Yeah, y'all working with me now? When that heat hits that ink, it gets soft and it meshes to the fabric. Well, when that vinyl hits that heat, when the heat hits the vinyl, it doesn't get soft like that. So when you put the foil on top of the ink transfer, then it's going to mesh inside of that. Something to think about. Any questions about sublimation? Remember, your transfers, when you get them, they are going to be backwards. It's called mirrored. Okay, it's going to be backwards. Once you place it down on your transfer, or if you hold it up to the light, you'll be able to actually see what that transfer is supposed to look like. If you can read your transfer, for anybody out there printing for the first time, sublimation, if you can read your transfer, if you can actually read it right across, then what happens is you got to turn the wrong way. You don't want to walk, unless you just want to walk around with backward stuff on your shirt. That's a great gimmick. That's a great marketing, gimmick. But unless you want to do that, and the transfers are not going to look very vibrant when you see them, but they will be vibrant once you press them. So that's all I got. Once again, guys, make sure you go to the website, $2 Sublimation Tuesday, put a minimum of 10 in your shopping cart, and you will get them for $2 each. Get them for $2 each. Yes, attention catcher. It's a conversation piece. I have a couple of shirts with my logos upside down. I have a couple of shirts with my image upside down. Hey, I make shirts. So go to the website, theblankspot.com. Choose your items. Shop with us, guys. That's what's going to keep us coming on here. If you have any questions before you order, this is just a ding, 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 a reminder. If you have any questions and you're very new and you're not confident, before you order, you can email us. Okay? If you email us, please give us some time to respond. We're a smaller operation over here, and I promise you, don't take this the wrong way. We're not sitting around waiting to answer emails. I wish that's all we had to do, because that means that we would have a warehouse full of employees, and we could just kick back and kind of do the operations. But we got our hands in this thing. Also, if you email us specifically, if you email us on a Thursday, matter of fact, if you email us, give us about 48 to 72 hours to respond. That's business hours. Okay. I realize that you may have a pressing issue or a pressing concern, and you emailed us. We'll do our best to kind of, get to them as quickly as possible. But if you email us on a Thursday, don't expect to hear from us until Monday, because we closed on the weekend. All right. So some of you guys probably emailing us on a Thursday, maybe a Wednesday, and like, hey, he hadn't got back with me. She hadn't gotten back with me. And I understand your issue may be pressing. Pick up the phone and give us a call. Pick up the phone and give us a call. Yes, ma'am. You can mix and match. It don't have to be the same. Whatever's in the collection, you can buy. You can choose this one, this one, this one, as long as it adds up to 10 items. As long as it adds up to 10 items, we don't care. Whatever's in that collection. That's a great question. You can mix and match on $2 Sublimation Tuesday. That's the whole purpose for it, is so you don't have to be bound to buying a gang sheet with the same things on it, or bound to a bundle with the same items on it. You may want to mix and match. You may want some Juneteenth and some Mother's Day. You may want some boots on the ground and some graduation. I don't know. So yeah. But we look forward to packing your order. Like I always say, guys, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. We'll see everybody at the top, because there are too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.